Welcome everyone and a happy new year to you all. As you've all seen by the thumbnail, today we're going to be looking at Rayquaza. What happens when a legendary dragon from the skies of Hoenn is backported into the pixelated world of Pokémon Red? Well, we're unleashing Rayquaza into the Pokémon Red to see how it handles the constraints of Gen 1 mechanics. I don't think this one's going to be a question of can it dominate, it's going to be how fast can it dominate. Will it beat Mewtwo? There's only one way to find out. Let's go. And as you guessed, we didn't need to do any training at all on the way to Brock. And we'll be starting this off with Twister. And as you can see, this is going to be quite the landslide here. We destroyed him and leveled to 7. And now it's time to see if Onyx can actually put up a fight. The only thing that's going to be an issue is he uses Bite, but he didn't use Bite at all. There we go. Very lucky, leveled up to level 8. And we beat Brock. All-time record, I believe. And now it's time for us to go through the cave and then head to Cerulean City. And here we are at Cerulean City. We're going to do something a little bit different this time. I think we're going to go do Misty first, because we don't really need the extra levels here. And if you are enjoying this video, please subscribe. It helps others to find the content that you enjoy. Anyway, enough the shameless plug, and here we are at Misty. And honestly, I don't think there's going to be too much to say about Misty here. And Misty's going to lead with X-Defend. Not like it's going to do much for him, but that's okay. We're going to 3-shot the Staryu here. No, we don't. It will be a 4-shot. My mistake. And now it's time for the Starmie. We're going to use Twister again. She's going to use X-Defend. Looks like we're going to get it down in 4 this time. Got a critical hit. Yep. Oh, we still don't get it down in 4. I can't get that right today. But anyway, Misty is out of the way. That's our Cascade badge. And now on to our first rival encounter. And honestly, I think this is going to be quite an easy victory for us here. Pidgeotto's doesn't have much for us. Twister's going to finish it off. Poor Abra. Not going to be able to do much here with that teleport. And looks like we're going to get a 1-shot there. And for the Squirtle, it looks like it's a 1-shot also. That was a very easy rival fight. Alright, and now we're going to make our way to Bill and head to the SSN for another rival fight. 2 rival fights back to back. Let's see if Gary's improving. We're going to use Dragon Claw. We're going to use Dragon Claw again. That is an OP move. Dragon Claw again. And for his Wartortle, we're going to use another Dragon Claw. And just like that, that's the second rival out of the way. Now on to Lieutenant Surge. Time to see how the old Lieutenant's going. Alright, let's lead with Dragon Claw again. 1-shot. Pikachu. 1-shot. And now for the Raichu. We miss. That's unfortunate. Oh, we don't get a 1-shot. That's alright though. We'll get it in 2 here. And just like that, that's the Thunder Badge out of the way. Alright, now we're going to head on to Celadon City. We're going to the shops here. We're going to buy an Ice Beam. It's going to be very helpful later on. But for now, we're going to test it out on our usual guinea pig, Giovanni. How very unfortunate for Giovanni. He 1-shot his first Pokemon and his second. And for the Kangaskhan, we also get the 1-shot. And that's our little guinea pig out of the way. Anyway, now it's time to go battle Erica this time. Yeah, I didn't forget this time. I nearly did, actually, if I'm being honest. But we're here, and we don't get the 1-shot on Victory Bell, but we'll get it here with a second. We level up to 29, and now on to the Tangela, which we 1-shot. And for the Vileplume, we'll use another Dragon Claw, and we'll 1-shot. And that is Erica out of the way. And now it's time to head to our next rival fight in Lavender Town. Alright, Gary, have you improved since last time? Let's find out. Ice Beam, 1-shot. Dragon Dance here. Tell me, did you guys have a good Christmas and a New Year? Please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And anyway, for Growlithe, and use our Dragon Claw here, which we 1-shot. Execute, we 1-shot. For Kadabra, we also 1-shot. And I'm sure we're going to 1-shot his Wartortle again. Sorry, Gary, but you need to go back to training. Anyway, that's the rival out of the way. Now it's time to head to Saffron City for our next rival fight. There is a lot of consecutive rival fights in this one. That's fine though, we're just getting out of the way early this time. Alright, he's got a bit of a level advantage here. Let's see how he goes. We don't get the 1-shot off. That is fine. We'll use Dragon Claw again. That's him out of the way. Now it's time for the Growlithe, which we're missing. We're missing. And we missed a little more. Alright, we didn't 1-shot it. We finally got to attack. Now execute. Alright, we'll use Ice Beam here. We'll get the 1-shot. Time for the Alakazam. He uses Recover. Good AI right there. Alright, now for the Blastoise. And that's the Blastoise out of the way. Sorry, Gary, but nice try. But better luck next time. Alright, now it's time for our next Giovanni fight, which I don't think is going to be any harder than the last one. Just going to use Ice Beam again. We one-shot him. We're not going to learn Crunch. Crunch, now for Kangaskhan, we're going to one-shot again. It's always nice when I one-shot the Kangaskhan. And I think the Nidoqueen is going to be much the same. One-shot again. And we level up. Nice. 36. Now I figured I'd show something here, a mistake that I made. I actually forgot to go get the bicycle. So now I have to go all the way back. Thankfully I have Fly at this point. Otherwise that would have been even more painful, but we lost a little bit of time there. But it goes to show, no matter how many times you run this, when you have sleep deprivation from having a newborn, you will still forget things. Anyway, back to it now. And as you can see, I'm already poisoned, thanks to one of the jugglers. But I figure it's not really going to make much of a difference for us here. I would say we're going to one-shot pretty much everything. But we do on the first one. Now for the Muck, can we get the one-shot? We do get the one-shot with Dragon Claw. Coughing will be much the same. Now for the Wheezing, it'll also be a one-shot. Very good. Well, let's keep this ball rolling. Now we're going to go on to Blaine. Hello, Blaine. Are you ready to lose to our OP Pokemon? Ice Beam. We don't get a one-shot, which made me quite sad, but that's okay. Ponyta. We'll go back to Ice Beam. We do get the one-shot there. Another one-shot. And for the Arcanine, let's get a one-shot. We do. We don't get it on the Growth. That's unfortunate. Alright, now let's head to Sabrina. Did you like the little intro there for Sabrina? I tried to make it a little bit more like special effects of Psychic type. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, here we are with Kadabra. He gets a Psybeam off, which really hurts us, but we get him down with the Twister. And for Mr. Mime, we're going to use Dragon Dance, just for fun. Just for a bit of fun, and then we're going to use Ice Beam. And I meant to use Dragon Claw. That's okay. And for the Venomoth, we're going to one-shot. Now, the only one I'm actually concerned about here is the Kadabra. Sorry, the Alakazam, my bad. Anyway, it doesn't matter, that's Sabrina out of the way. And now on to Giovanni for our 8th and final gym badge. Alright, he's going to leave Rhyhorn. We're going to use Ice Beam here. We can say goodbye to him. Dugtrio, we're going to use Ice Beam again. You can say goodbye to him also. Nidoqueen, we also one-shot. And for the Nidoking, we're going to one-shot, I believe. We do. Fantastic. And the Rhydon. One-shot also. And just like that, Rayquaza has destroyed all the Pokemon gym leaders. And now it's time to do our last rival fight before we go to the Elite Four. And our good buddy Gary is going to lead with his Pidgeot. We're going to use Dragon Claw. We don't get the one-shot, but we get it in 2. His Rhyhorn is going to go down in 1 thanks to the typing. His Growlithe, we're going to use that 2 and get a one-shot. For his Execute, we're going to use Dragon Claw. We miss, unfortunately, but I think we get it. No, we don't. And he gets Soul Beam off. Thankfully, it did no damage, which is okay. Now for the one I'm concerned about, he's Alakazam. And that could have gone a lot worse. Okay, that definitely could have gone a lot worse. Cool. What was I worried for? Absolutely nothing. And just like that, our rival is out of the way. And now here's a quick clip of me attempting to do the first of the Elite Four without using the rare candies. I was so confident that Rayquaza could actually do it. Turns out I was a little bit wrong about that. He needed a few more levels, so here we are. This is a proper try at Lorelei. So we're starting this at 54, the same level as the Dugong. We don't get a one-shot, that's okay. We get it in 2 for the Cloyster. We're going to one-shot here. Slowbro, we're going to one-shot. Goodbye. Jinx, going to be one-shot also, I hope. Yes. And for the Lapras, the one that usually causes problems, is now out of the way of a one-shot. And now it's time for Bruno. I'm sure you guys all know how this is going to go. And while Bruno is getting his butt whooped here, do you guys have any suggestions on what Pokemon you'd like to see backported, or even Pokemon runs, like even a different generation? I'd be really interested to hear what you guys have to say, because there's definitely things that we could look at in the future. Because I would definitely like to release videos a bit more frequently this year. Anyway, that's Bruno out of the way. And now it's time to fight Agatha, which shouldn't really be a problem either for us. Alright, and Agatha's going to lead with her Gengar. We don't get a one-shot here, but he gets a Nightshade off. We're going to finish it off with Ice Beam. And now he brings out his Golbat. We're going to finish it off with Thunderbolt here. Nice and easy, as expected. We level to 56. Now it's time for his Haunter. We one-shot his Arbok. We're also going to one-shot. And then for his last Gengar, the level 60, we're going to one-shot that too. And just like that, that's Agatha out of the way. And now it's time to go battle against a similar trainer to us right now. Our good old friend Lance. And Lance's Gyarados just got destroyed by our Thunderbolt. Now we're going to use Ice Beam on the Dragonair twin. And we're going to do the same here for the second one. And we grew to 57. Now for the Aerodactyl, we're going to use Thunderbolt. And now for the Dragonite, we're going to one-shot this with the Ice Beam. And that's the Elite Four out of the way. And now it's time to take on our rival for the very last time. And our good old buddy here is going to lead with Pidgeot. We're going to use Thunderbolt here. Hopefully get the one-shot. We do. Fantastic. Now for the Alakazam, we're going to use Thunderbolt here. We don't get a one-shot, and we fully paralyze him, which is fantastic. And we also get a crit, just for the sake of it. And now for the Rhydon, we one-shot. Now we level to 58. We're going to use Ice Beam here on the Arcanine. The Executor, we're going to use Ice Beam again. Nice and easy. Now for the Blastoise, come on. We get it, we get the one-shot, yes! We destroyed him that time. Though we've pretty much destroyed him all the way through, which has been nice. Now it's time to see our time. This is going to be interesting. Is he going to beat Mewtwo? I'm not sure. It's going to be a good time. 2 hours and 53 minutes. Let me bring this up. We'll have a look. Unfortunately, not first place, but second place. That's still a crazy good time, though. Unfortunately, though, I won't be able to keep Rayquaza in the actual leaderboards there. But we'll definitely make one for the backports, too. But anyway, that's another video done. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.